What's going on, everybody? DogMan Dan here. So, let me interrupt all the cool TennoCon stuff that's going on and kind of give you some update on things that we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, potential for crossplay, a potential for count syncing between PC and Nintendo, and all that cool jazz. Here's the update. This came directly from actually Skillup, who finished an interview earlier with Rebecca and Megan and Steve. And so he's sharing some of the information. So let me just tell you what it is, basically. So there will be 1 to 2 month window where accounts can be ported from PC to the Switch. It's unclear on whether this will happen again for Xbox or PS4, as there can be some complications moving between those platforms. But right now, the word is there will be a 1 to 2 month window from PC to the Switch. Okay, basically what they did with Xbox and PS4 when it originally came out, they're doing the same thing here. He asked about crossplay, and Steve said it was something they would like to do, but that it's complicated due to the different approaches to that between Sony and Xbox at this point. So very unlikely to happen in the near term was basically the takeaway. And part of that has to do with the ability to maintain the same release update. Okay, and I know there's other games out there that release everything at one time on the same patch, and they can keep the crossplay, and that's just the way that they've designed it. And they are a much bigger studio, even to this day, than what DE currently is. And so there are definitely complications, especially with a game like this that is much more detailed, I think, in some of the back-end stuff than what we take it for. So no crossplay yet, from what we can tell. Still somewhere out in that distant future. Asked about whether or not the Switch version will be a complete client, or if certain activities would be unavailable. And he said that owners will get the complete game in terms of content, nothing removed for the Switch version. So it's going to be the full game. Plains of Eidolon, Fortuna when it comes up here, Railgun, everything will be available in that game, which is kind of cool, okay? And then finally, the most important one, on cross saves. The fact that there is a set migration window for accounts will mean there is no cross save available. What happens on Switch stays on Switch, and that's the end of it. So you're going to have your chance again, migrate one time from PC to the Switch, and basically you'll end up with dual accounts. Obviously, the particular items that were exclusive on PC that will not transfer to any console ever will stay exclusive on your PC account. But you'll have that one time to be able to move your account over and do it. And you're going to have to do it within that window. If you don't do it within that window, you may never have another chance again to move it, in which case, if you did pick up a Switch, you'd have to start all over again. That's the latest. That all came from Skillup. It's over on his Twitter page. I'm actually going to have the link directly to that Twitter status, just so you can see it for yourself if you don't believe me. It was a few hours ago when he did it, so just letting you know. That's just the way it is. I can understand some of it. I can see some frustration. And yeah, it's cool that Nintendo is going to have a whole bunch more people coming. Brand new, like I said before. Awesome to see that they're going to hit the last console platform out there, pretty much. And that's amazing in itself. But yeah, don't expect crossplay. Don't expect to be able to sync accounts in between each other. None of that. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.